Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bucks and Ducks, brought to you by the Wild Faith Podcast. My name is Evan Bungum, and I have my co-host Luke Timmons with me here today. And today we've got a fun one for you. Luke, how you doing today?
Doing good, man.
Doing good.
A day closer to fall.
Let's get there. We're getting there.
Yes, sir. Yep.
You know, speaking of that, I mean, what is, before we kind of dive into our quick questions here, do you have any early goose strategies here for the first week for opener?
Early what?
Early goose.
Oh, early goose strategies. Rely heavily on guys I know that have property.
Hey, you know what though? That's a tactic. That's a tactic.
It is a strategy.
Friends in high places, low places. I don't know. That could go either way, I guess.
Yeah, right.
But so my question for you. This one's an interesting one because I know we've talked about this with turkey hunting, and I think it would be damn near impossible. But if ducks could smell like deer could, would layout blinds still work?
Ducks could smell like deer could. I don't know.
Like how would you approach that?
I mean,
assuming that
they smell you.
Well, I was going to say, assuming that they couldn't smell you until they were like within killing distance, you know, like would that change your setup? Because I know a lot of times you are altering your setups with wind and setting up like that. So, I mean, like just describe to me, how do you think you would have to set that up? And this is all hypothetical and kind of for fun, but.
Yeah, I mean, they usually, ideally would land into the wind. So you're getting blown right at them, so you'd have to reverse it. So, but I mean, you don't always set up with that, and be hunting some fringe winds, I guess. Hunting fringe winds with duck hunting, I guess.
We gotta hunt weird. That southeast wind.
Yeah, they're gonna be coming in from the south, so we gotta hunt. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess your blind or your hide would be even more important.
Hunting rivers, trying to blow your thermals down.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's what you'd have to do.
Well, that's a good point. Can ducks smell?
Oh, I'm sure they can. I don't know how well.
I would just say, I think they would have to. Let's figure this out. Come on, Google.
Yeah. Yeah, ducks can smell.
Interesting. Because I know like that, I saw that statistic, like humans have a better chance of smelling rain than sharks do smelling blood, which I didn't know that was true. Isn't that crazy? You could verify that. That's true. I mean, I'm about 99.6% sure that's true.
What was it again?
That humans can smell rain or precipitation better than sharks can smell blood.
Yeah,
I've always thought that though, just
that's
because it's like
wild. I don't know how you figure that one out, but
like that's just Hollywood like selling that to us. It's like, God dang it, there's blood in the water. I'm gonna sharks
on me in 3 seconds. Yeah,
but like I think about that all the time. Like imagine like a deer, like not having the ability to smell. Like if you took that sense away from a mature whitetail of not being able to smell, how much easier they would be to be able to kill. And how much harder a duck or a goose or a turkey would be to kill if they could smell.
Turkey used to be insanely hard to kill if they could smell.
It'd be impossible.
Yeah, good luck. You'd have to rifle hunt them. Yeah, I mean, realistically,
that is legal in some states.
That would be interesting. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a thinker.
That's a fun one. I don't know. That was just a random one. I was like, God, but you know what? What if they could?
That would be. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what. Yeah, I mean, you would just, they're coming obviously in from above, which is different than deer coming usually up from below, right? So maybe you'd catch them before they hit your scent cone.
I'd assume like the evenings would be better.
You'd be able to shoot them, before they hit your scent cone, because if but it's a wild one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got me thinking now. Now I was going to see if I could come up with another.
I dare you to do that when you guys are setting stuff up for early. Like be like, hey guys, we can't sit here. We got a southwest wind. They're gonna smell us.
Yeah, that'd be a good bit to do with like a group of guys you have never hunted with. You know, like if we went out, like when I went out with
spraying them down with scent killer.
When I went out in Kansas with Cal last winter, like, we can't sit here. What? Gotta get the scent killer out.
Putting out my ozonics. Yep.
Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. Let's see for bucks now. It got me thinking crazy left field questions. I don't know if I have anything like that. What? No, not that. I want to go with. Do you think that as hunters we overcomplicate early season or oversimplify it, and why?
For bow hunting whitetails?
Yeah. Like, do we overcomplicate early season or do we oversimplify it?
A good one. I think it really, just in terms of the masses, I think really it's just kind of dependent on what your program is, of what you're doing out at your farm, or, this is talking private in just particular. I can touch on public too, but I feel like a lot of times we overcomplicate it to where it's like I mean, to kill a mature whitetail early season, can it be done? Yes, 100%. I mean, look at all the guys that are in Tennessee right now, Kentucky, all these people that are hammering down these early seasons, September 1st, August 28th start dates, South Dakota. But, it's one of those things where it's like they have those opportunities to do it. Like for you to go out and kill an early season, September 6th, whatever, 13th it is this year, buck, mature whitetail, good luck. You might be able to, but I just feel like your chances are so... You have to be in that bubble, and you have to really be in that bubble of that deer. But I feel like we try to do all these different things. If it's food plots, if it's running trail cameras where we're trying to this deer's come out here. Like, I feel like you have the opportunity to be successful if you can knock down 5 dominoes out of your 7 dominoes and the stars align and it just happens. It's definitely doable. But I feel like we overcomplicate it where it's like, so it's kind of like when we started Doe Fest is because it's like, okay, if we kill a buck opening day, dude, that's epic. So exciting. But it's like, this is a perfect time to go out and shoot does off the farm because it's not inhabiting my hunt in October 28th. Yeah. It's pretty much eliminating pressure from these other mature whitetails that we're trying to keep on the farm with these doe family groups that we have. And it's like, my freezer's been empty since March. So I'm ready to have some venison in my freezer. So it's like, I feel like we do in a sense of where we've kind of, I don't know. I feel like the industry's kind of gone that way now where it's like, everyone's just a trophy hunter in a sense, but I've come to really appreciate bow opener almost as much as gun opener now because it's like the camaraderie of getting everybody together. We're going to go out and slam as many does that we have tags for and just try to have fun. My daughter's already asking me when are we going to go track a deer? It's in 3 weeks. It's coming.
God willing.
It's coming. Yeah. I mean, last year we couldn't will a doe to death, but it's hopefully the weather's a little bit more cooperative. I think it was 95 last year. It was hotter than hell.
Yeah, it was
hot.
It was
hot when you guys were gutting that doe.
It was brutal. Yeah, the bugs were brutal. Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I think people probably overcomplicate it a little much and aren't realistic with themselves. And more power to you if that's what you want to do and you really want to just hold out go kill that one whitetail. Great, go do it. But I think you're gonna have more fun just going out, getting some practice in, shooting a doe, calming those jitters, having fun with your friends. That'd be my voice. So
good one. I like that.
Cool. Well, guys, Thanks for listening to another Bucks and Ducks, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through faith in the great outdoors. We hope today's episode has inspired you to seek God's presence in the wilderness and deepen your connection with nature. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Wild Faith Podcast on your favorite platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. By subscribing, you'll never miss an episode, and you'll continue to be a part of the Wild Faith Podcast community. We'd also love to hear from our listeners, so please don't hesitate to reach out with your questions, comments, or topic suggestions. You can connect with us on social media or through our website. Your feedback is important to us and helps us improve and tailor our content to better serve you. And always remember, the great outdoors isn't just a playground for hunting and fishing. It's a sanctuary for finding solace and spiritual renewal. As you gear up for that next adventure, I pray you find God's presence in the crackling of a campfire, the thrill of reeling in your catch, or the quiet solitude found in nature. Until next time, thank you for listening to the Wild Faith Podcast. Take care, and God bless.